Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Huge announcement, Bassmaster zero entry fees. But is it as good as it looks on surface? When you consider that, there's no entry fees, so now only we will be paying the travel expenses. And this is what the anglers wanted. But is it really what the anglers wanted? Because what they wanted was current paybacks with zero entry fees. They did not realize, okay, you want zero entry fees. We just don't have that much money. So in order for this to happen, we're going to have to drop the payback. So now it is a true perform to pay type system, just like the PGA Tour. Now, that may work out some for good, but it's going to quickly weed out people who are not up to par when it comes to tournament fishing. As sad as it is to say, you're going to have to perform or you're out of there. Now, when they first come out, people were jumping to joy because they were thinking last year's pay scale. Well, it's a brand new pay scale. Yeah, first through 10th still sees the same money, but 40th only gets $500 now. Now, I don't know what the exact travel expenses. I know Jacob Fouts did a deal where he talked about exact travel expenses with considering direct travel expenses, considering how much it costs to enter tournaments and so forth, and how much money he made. So you take away the entry fee. I think it's $3,500 a tournament or $5. I don't know the exact entry fee. I had to check on that. So $500 down to 40th. After that, you don't get paid. That's the same way the PGA Tour is. You don't make the cut, the PGA Tour, you don't get paid. That's what they wanted. That's what they got. But when you look at the economics of it, it's right on par with what they want with the money that's available. Frost and Austin Neely said this one time. And he said in a very recent video about it, there just isn't that much money out there to do this. Now, is it going to be good? It'll be good for some, but here's where I think it's really going to create. I think it's going to create a void. And I truly believe that MLF will begin to go away. I think this is the beginning of the end for MLF. Even though it's not as good as it looks on the surface, I think that this is really going to fill up the opens. And a lot of the MLF pros are going to be trying to get back in because they're going to be hearing that zero entry fee thing. Is it good? When you do the math on it, Bass said that 2/3 of the field would have made more money this way than they made last year. I don't know. We'll find that out. I think maybe Drew Benton had a deal where he talked about he made less. There's a time where you gotta stop saying, I'm in the Elite Series, it's where I belong, I should make a living, period, no matter what. You gotta perform. This has always been a performance. It's always been a performance-based deal. You make the money. Now, I got one fly in my truck that's got in here that's driving me nuts. Now, you truly have to perform. You truly, truly have to perform or you don't get paid at all. This is what the anglers want. So they took the available money, they made it work the best they could, adjusted pay rates, pay scales. Now there's going to be some people come out and say, well, Bass ought to have the same payout. There just isn't that much money. It just isn't that much money. At a $5,000 entry fee, which is what I believe it was, 100 anglers, that's $500,000 of entry fees gone now. So now they're dealing with just Bass's money they're putting in and some sponsor money. This is what you wanted. You got it, but you might not like what you got. Stay tuned for the winner of the 3-pound fishing rod. Let's go. All right, guys. I chose this one randomly off Facebook. First time I've ever chose a Facebook. And I did that because sometimes the guys on Facebook get a little neglected, and they're important members of the page too. Otis Mead is the winner of the 3-pound fishing King's-tail crappie rod. So inbox me on Facebook in the messenger and we'll get your information and get it sent out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being an important part of the page, and ring that bell.